Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Giving honor and praise to Yah, the creator, the maker of heaven and earth. Ein Eloheinu, Ein Hadonenu, Ein Kamalhenu, Ein Kemoshienu. No de Lelohenu, no de la Adonenu, no de la Malhenu, no de la Moshienu. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malhenu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Malhenu, Atahu Moshienu, Atah Takum Terachem Zion, Ki ate Lachena Ki Ba Moed. Hallelujah! Giving honor and praise to the Most High, the creator and the maker of heaven and earth. This is Hebrew lesson number 16 regarding verbs that begin with the letter Aleph. Now, this is a presentation being brought to you from Shema Yisrael on the human level, giving due respect to Nasi Zipor, Nasi Natan El, Wagam Et Sarnu Natan El Mamatelewi. Bakito Ta'ele, Anatno Rotsi Ledaber, Ibrit Ra, Ibrit Rabba, Animit Ta'el. Brothers and sisters, what we're looking at right here, if we will, is the word here, akal. All right? It starts with the letter aleph. These are all verbs that we're dealing with. All right? And in root, it means to eat. Okay? Akal, to eat, in root. Then we see here the word aha, to love. And then the word asaf, to gather. Brothers and sisters, most, over 98% of Hebrew verbs have a 3-letter root in it. All right, that's one thing to be noted for edification purposes. Another thing, brothers and sisters, to point out is that in this particular one, all the verbs that I particularly chose for this presentation, brothers and sisters, happen to start with the letter Aleph. All right? Most verbs in Hebrew, be it starting with an Aleph and root or not, generally have an aspect in its root, in its formation. Now, this right here is not the infinitive of these verbs. If you remember lesson number 15, the infinitive is shown with the lamed. So that's just something we want to go over. All right, the infinitive, all right, of that particular aspect, if we will, has the word akal in root and is prefixed with the lamed. All right, and what this means is le'ekol, which is the literal way of saying to eat. This is the root of such. All right? We have this here. Ahab in root. All right? Prefixed with the lamed, meaning to whatever. All right? Le'ehol. All right? Meaning to love. All right? Ani rotze. I want. Le'ehol. Ota. I want to love her. All right? Then you have here, its root here being asaf, meaning together. All right? Then you have this infinitive, literally meaning together, is, brothers and sisters, the word le'esof. Anisi poratiken le'esof. I told you all together. Hamak looked mean hasade. The sticks, the staffs from the field. All right? So this is just something we want to point out, brothers and sisters, for edification purposes. All right? You have, as stated, akal. The literal meaning, as stated, for the word akal, literally, all right, means he ate. Aha, literally, he loved. Asaf, he gathered. All right? So we can gain something for edification purposes. Akal, Ahab, Asaf. The literal translation of such as here, he gathered, he loved, he ate. In Hebrew, until noted otherwise, when we're dealing with verbs, we're only going to be dealing in the qual stem. The qual stem is the first stem of the 7 stems. The verbs, as stated even in the old classes, take up a bulk of the time of the lessons, but so be it. All right? So, what you're looking at, brothers and sisters, okay, over here is called the infinitive. All right? Bati, le'ekol hakarit. I came to eat the sandwich. Ani ratziti, le'eho etakarit. I wanted to love the sandwich. Ani rotse le'esof hadbarim la'asof etakarit. I want to gather the things to make the sandwich. So already you see the word karik means sandwich. For those who've been following along and able to sit there and see and distinguish. So these are just a couple of things that brothers and sisters we want to point out for edification purposes. All right? So, brothers and sisters, the goal and the genre of this particular lesson, let's just look, brothers and sisters, at the word akal, which means to eat. All right? You have only dealing with, oh yeah, I want to state past tense. All right? In this lesson, we're not focusing on the past tense, but I just want to show the root in that particular regard. All right? What we're going to be dealing with, though, nonetheless, is the root word for here in its present tense. Okel. All right? Now, when I put MS, that stands for masculine singular. So, if you remember the pronouns from before, you will have as ani, ata, and who will be the ones used for this particular one. All right? So the pronouns for this that go and accompany it is ani, which means I or I am. Ata, you or you are masculine. Who means he or he is. So you have ani, okel, ata, okel, who, okel. All right? You have what? I, you, and he. I am, you are, he is. Or what? Okel, eating. This, as stated, brothers and sisters, is the present tense, which is what we'll be focusing on in this particular regard. All right? So you won't say at okel. That is incorrect. You won't say he okel. That is incorrect. All right. So in Hebrew, the actual pronouns when being used actually show what you're talking about. In Hebrew, you will find certainly in biblical Hebrew that the pronouns are used when the definite article of a name is not there. All right? In the present tense. The future tense and the past tense. Now, I'm making a subject on that right now. Doesn't always hold in biblical Hebrew or even spoken Hebrew of today. Does not have the aspect of the pronouns in that particular usage. Okay, so what can we glean out of this particular one right here? All right, we want to write this down in this particular regard. All right, O, E. All right, regular vowel formation of present tense verbs in masculine singular. Okay? O-E. The vowel has the O, the kaf has the segol. O-E. That's how that works in that particular regard. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, we want to continue on in this regard so we can gain some understanding for edification purposes, if we will. All right? Now, let's look at this, still using the same root word, akal, right? We have, for instance, this here. Oak, la, or you have o, kelet. Okay? Now, this is the feminine singular, if we will. Want to write this down. Feminine singular vowel formation in regular present tense. You'll begin to see the pattern as we go along. Now, you're able to, when speaking in this particular form here, the feminine, you can use, it doesn't matter, the okla or okelet. So now, ani is either masculine or feminine, okay? So you have ani, you have at, all right? Then you have he. We already went over the pronouns before. Ani is I or I am. That's for male or female. So she would say ani okelet. She can also say ani okla. Either one works. One can say at okelet or at okla. Both of these are the same meanings, meaning eating, present tense. All right? He okelet or he okla. He okla hamazon ashel hub'ah, meaning order David. She eats the food which was brought to her from the boy David. So this is just something we want to point out for edification purposes. All right? Okla, okelet. You notice. Let's retract a little. You have this, for instance, in the masculine. O, kel. What do we see? Brothers and sisters, the aleph, the kaf, the lamed. The aleph, kaf, lamed. The aleph, kaf, and lamed. That does not drop. That does not leave that particular formation. All right? So the root of a word in over 90% of the cases in Hebrew, it is retained regardless of what conjugation, past, present, or future, that you're giving it. No matter what formation of the 7 verb stems. All right? Be it the 3 passive, the 3 active, or the 1 reflexive. Over 90% of the time, not 100, but over 90% of the time, the root of the word still remains in its aspect. Now, when we get to other things like the pay yod and pay noon, this is why I say only 90% of the time, because sometimes a root letter drops out, but not in this regard here. So, getting on, brothers and sisters, in this particular aspect, one can say, ani okelet, if one is a female, I am eating. Or if the female chooses to, she could say, ani okla. One would say, speaking in the second person, at okelet, or at okla. All right? At okla hamazon asher hupu laka. You're eating the food which was brought to you. All right? So this is something we want to talk about in this particular regard. All right? Next we have, one can say, speaking in the third person, he okelet, or he okla. He okla ha'akila asher he hupa le'eko. She is eating the food which was brought to her to eat. All right? So you can begin to see how sentences are even actually, in that particular regard, actually stated and said in Hebrew. Okay? Another thing we always want to point out, brothers and sisters, is the fact that it has a pattern. You will begin to see the pattern as we go along in this particular lesson. All right? Let's go on to, if we will, the next aspect. All right? And let's look at this carefully. Here's what we're looking at. We have let's look at this here. We have oak lean, oak lot. If you remember, brothers and sisters, before, all right, distinctly, we have here the shawah underneath the kaf in both of these. But if you remember the rules of Hebrew, right, you remember that you just join it with the sound beforehand and keep on reading. That's why it's important to make sure. Please listen to the previous lessons. All right, so for edification purposes. So what are we dealing with? Oklim is the masculine plural present tense of a verb in regular form. Okay? So you have oak, lean. All right? So, what are we seeing here? Feminine, plural, present tense of a verb in regular form. All right? Now, both of these means eating, present tense as stated, right? This also means eating, all right? But as shown, the difference is this is feminine, this is masculine. Now, let's look at this right here. The pronouns that will accompany this particular aspect Anachnu. Means what? We. A-R-E is already understood. All right? Anachnu, oklim. We are eating. Females would say, Anachnu, oklot. We are eating. A mixed group of people, when I say mixed, I mean between male and female together, will say, Anachnu, oklim. All right? So, that's something we want to point out for edification purposes. The distinguishing aspect, if we will, is this. All right? We're dealing with the pronoun aspect, okay? Is the following. You have anachnu, as shown and stated. All right? Atem, now getting into. And you have hain. We, you, or they. All right? That's how that works. Anachnu, oklim. We are eating. Atem, oklim. You, masculine plural, you all are eating. Hem, oklim. They are eating. All right? Now, with the feminine aspect, you say anachnu, right? Aten, or hen. Anachnu, oklot. Aten, oklot. Hen, oklot. We are eating. You all are eating. They are eating. All right? So, as shown, this is the feminine. This is the masculine. All right? Now, oklim, brothers and sisters, is the plural of the word okel. Oklot is the plural of the word oklah or okelet. Oklah is singular. Oklot is plural. Okel, okay, is singular. Oklim is plural. So, this is something we want to point out for edification purposes. In this video, when it's uploaded, in the description, I'm going to put the lesson I did before on the pronouns so one can begin to see the ani, ata, at, and so forth. All right? So, let's go over, brothers and sisters, this particular aspect, if we will. All right? And let's look that this lesson is focusing on verbs that begin with the letter ALEF. Okay? You have akal, all right? You have ahab, okay? You have asaf, okay? Now, eat, love, gather. So, if we already remember the o-eh, masculine singular, and o-in, masculine plural, you can take that same pattern and say okel, ohe, osef, okelet, ohebet, osefet, oklim, ohabim, because that's a hey that takes an actual patak, and osfin. The pattern does not change in that particular regard. All right? Let's look at this right here. You got the word apaf or afaf, which means en route to surround. All right? Ofeif, ofefet, ofa, ofib, ofot. Just want to show that particular regard. All right? We have the word here, for instance, also beginning with an aleph. The word amor, in root meaning to say. Omer, omra, omrim, omrot. And then we have in root, brothers and sisters, the word azar, meaning to store up. Otzer, otra, otrim, otrot. That's how that works, brothers and sisters, in that particular regard. What I'm going to do is review what we went over and give a synopsis and a homework lesson in my email, so that way those who are interested can sit there and do that particular thing and email me when it's done. No aspect of penalization, but just wanted to be known for edification purposes. So let's look at this right here. All right, getting back to this. Akab, right? Inside the masculine singular is inside the feminine singular is inside the masculine plural is inside the feminine plural is what are we doing right here? Looks like I just wrote the same thing again and again and again. I wanted it to be shown, you have it as O, Kel, O, Kelet, Oak, Lean, Oak, Note. All right? So we can gain some understanding of what we're talking about. Brothers and sisters, the words we went over follow that same particular aspect. So I'm going to write them down again, all right, for edification purposes. And the homework, brothers and sisters, is to take the same formation of O-E, O-E-Et, O-In, and O-Ot, and do it for the same next 6 verbs, all beginning with aleph, that we're dealing with in the present tense. So you have amor, okay? You have asaf, okay? You have aha, okay? You have apaf, okay? And you have atzar, okay? So we can gain some understanding of what we're talking about in this particular regard. Pardon me, not the next 6, I meant the next 5. All right? Amor, to say. Asaf, to gather. Ahab, to love. Afaf, all right, to surround. Atzar, okay, to store up. So I'm going to say how its formation is. And it's for you to listen at this point and then put it in the proper present tense format. Masculine singular, feminine singular, masculine plural, feminine plural. It will be as this for the word amor. Omer, omeret, feminine singular. Omrim, masculine plural. Omrot, feminine plural. Then you would have it as what? Osef, Osefet, Osfin, Osfot. Then you would have it for the root word ahab, to love. O hey, O hebet, O habim, O habot. Okay? Then you would have the afaf, O faith, O fefet, O fin, O fot. The word azor, meaning to store up, as stated. O zer, O zeret, O ring, O rot. Take time here to look at this and begin to see and review this lesson for edification purposes. All right? My email, I'm going to write down over here. KASHUB KashubHut@gmail.com. KASHUBHUT@gmail.com. My number to reach me, 908-587-4841. All right? I can be reached at this number by call or text. And if it's regarding Hebrew or the lesson we went over, that is, I'll respond. Okay? So this is just something we want to point out for edification purposes. Again, akab, okel, akab, okelet, akab, oklin, akab, oklot. All right? Remember that o-e, o-e-et, o-in, o-ot. And for your homework, do the same formation with these here: to say, to gather, to love, to surround, to store up. And with that, I say shalom, from the root word shalom, meaning complete, shalom meaning peace. Giving honor and praise to Yah, creator and the maker of heaven and earth. Shalom.